Day 76 of the Magic Penny Experiment. If you haven't already, follow me over on YouTube because I am going to be making additional content on there for the Magic Penny Experiment, and it'll be a little bit more variety over there. So one of my biggest inspirations for doing this demonstration, right? This is a demonstration on how when we step into our truth that we are not separate from source, that we tap into the never-ending wellspring, and we can ground that abundance into anything that we want in the physical. And because of that, we can follow our heart's calling to step into these new systems, these new economic systems, out of the old programming into the new. You know, I'm operating and using the law of infinite gifting and return, giving away my services for free, my spiritual services for free for 365 days. And the miracles that have come into my life have been miraculous in just the first 75 days that I've done this. But one of my main inspirations for this was I came across a lady on YouTube, and she was able to tap into the planet Sirius A. There's Sirius A, which is sort of like kind of more like human interactions, like how we are here. And there's Sirius B, which is more of a water planet. There's a lot more animals and like whales and dolphins, sentient beings on that planet. But she shared about the economic structures on Sirius A. And it was a planet that did not use money. It operated in the law of infinite gifting and return. And so basically the way that it worked there is there's these billboards on the side of the roads. And the billboards basically have people's needs. If you have a need, you put it into the system. It comes up on the billboard. They're electronic billboards, and it scrolls what people need. And on the planet Sirius, it's seen as a great honor to be of service. So people are actively wanting to be of service because they're connected to that truth that they have everything they need. And when you're connected with that truth, or you're overflowing, it's a natural instinct to want to give from that overflow. So people volunteer. If somebody needs a waiter at a restaurant, somebody will volunteer for a day, a week, a month. If they want to do that for a couple of years, they can do that. It's completely free, and everybody just sort of goes into the big flow of the beautiful tapestry of everybody following their heart and what lights them up and what they feel like they want to do. Arts flourish. Creativity, music flourishes. And they also have a priority board. So if something didn't get, a need didn't get fulfilled, it goes onto the priority board. And it's known as a great honor. And some people really love to just do the things on the priority board because they know that that's really what's needed at the time. And everything gets done and everybody's needs get met. And it's overflowing with abundance and light and unity. This really inspired me. You know, a lot of us are starseeds. We've lived lives on multiple planets, not just one, right? So our soul's calling to move towards a system that's freer than the one that we have now, right? Not in the programming of lack. That's a remembrance in our soul's, field, that we're connecting with that place outside of time. And we're here to bring these new things into Earth. So the Magic Penny Experiment is a demonstration on how powerful it is when just one person operates in that energy of reconnecting with Source, being in that space of trust, overflow, and being able to give from that overflow. How many miracles are coming in? You know, I'm going to be inspired at some point to start a gifting exchange where it'll be a group of people who are doing sort of like, the Sirius, how they do on planet Sirius A. And they're giving from that overflow, and everybody gets what they need, and then miracles really start to activate and light up every person's lives. And the beauty about living in that energy is, here, hold on one second. That alarm went off right at 4:44 on my timer. I stopped it right on at 4:44. That's definitely a positive affirmation. of having a firm foundation and being able to cultivate from that overflow of having that firm energetic foundation, energetic sovereignty. But it's so much more when we operate within this flow, right? It's so much more than just monetary blessings. It's so much more than what we think we're after as a collective, right? What humanity thinks it's after. When we cultivate that space of true connection with our infinite potential, we activate so much more. The miracles are so much more: physical healing, peace, bliss, overflowing abundance, activation of spiritual gifts, activation of creativity and creative gifts, the unity, the unity, when people act in unity in the law of infinite gifting and return, the gifts are tenfold in every direction, rippling out multidimensionally. It's so profound that I cannot do it justice with human words. And so what I'm dedicated to do here, and what I've been guided to do here, is to practice the embodiment of that being at peace with the ebb and the flow, connecting with that truth that there is enough, that lack is an illusion, and practicing that embodiment every day, connecting to that overflow, giving out freely when I'm doing these readings and these healings for people, when I'm on here doing these videos or sharing healing information, giving from that overflow, right? Finding a sense of wholeness, purpose, bliss, arrival in the moment here now where I'm at, and feeling so fulfilled because I know that I've arrived in so many ways. But I wanted to come on here and share a little bit more about the Magic Penny Experiment and what it's about. But I'm sending you guys so much love, and I'll talk to you soon.